In the meantime, remember we are Indians.
So?
Okay? So, just don't rock the boat. Why you want to go and bloody rock the boat? Yeah, just toe the line, rock the boat, keep everything as it is. You know, once in a way the bugger wants to buy your brandy, just take the bloody brandy. What's the big bloody problem? Why you want to go and start a riot and start a rally and walk all over town? The bugger shooting a water cannon on you, is it? Being a bloody, although the bloody Satya bugger deserves a bloody good chemical wash, I dare say. But why the bloody hell? I mean, just calm down. Remember, in this country, the Indian has always had to carry the burden.
Hey, listen to me. The only thing the Indians have been carrying everybody's balls.
What?
And this bloody mentality has been here ever since the first Indian landed in his country.
Yeah, you started.
The first Indians that came to his country came in as laborers, brought in by the white fellas to work in the estate where they had to tap milk and carry the latex, which they thought was a hell of a big bloody order. You know why?
Why?
Latex is white. And with that mindset, he was convinced the only way to survive was to carry the latex. Soon to find out, he had to carry the white man's balls also just to verify his bloody existence. So there he was, living in deplorable living conditions, constant poverty, lack of education. He made up part of the community that made up the largest labor force in this country, responsible for the wealth of this country, because we established this country one of the largest exporters of raw material, i.e. rubber, in the world. What was his inspiration?
What?
Carrying the white man's balls. What was the fruit of his labor?
What?
You know what?
What?
Toddy. Not even the bloody coconut, because Chinamen took the coconut, made coconut oil and sold it back to the bloody Indians. 51 years after independence, you go back to the same bloody estates here there. Third, fourth generation Indians living in deplorable living conditions, constant poverty, lack of education, carrying somebody's balls and drinking toddy.
Okay. You are talking about the bloody Indian labor class, okay? Of course, you have completely ignored the fact that the educated Indian class as well.
We want to talk about the educated Indian. I will tell you, the educated Indian, with his senior Cambridge, took his educated self where? To the civil service, was then shut up and run by the colonial masters, the British. With some other, he fitted in very, very, very beautifully, and was always the favorite with his colonial master. Soon, he could speak the Queen's English. He drank a good scotch. He could play billiards. He could sing Irish folk songs. He even had a photograph of Queen Elizabeth in his back pocket. This phenomena could be only explained of two reasons. Number one, either a complete lack of complete self-confidence, or this was a serious case of mistaken identity, where his character was far more British than the British themselves. And I believe that's where the great saying, Velakaram with the Karapusutu, was first coined to tell it.